The arrival of spring is a time of changes in wood buffalo. The fields turn green and the migrating birds, such as these whooping cranes, return here to breed and stay until the return of the cold weather. The buffaloes also reflect the change of season. Their thick, closed coat, which has helped them get through the extremely severe winter of the northern forest, falls off, giving way to much shorter, fresher fur. The changes of coat is common to both subspecies of American buffalo, but there are significant differences between them, not only physiological, but also in terms of behavior. The plains buffaloes, on this occasion a herd from Montana, migrate seasonally from north to south, while the forest buffaloes only move locally over short distances. In addition, the plains buffaloes move in giant herds, while those from the forest move in small groups. There are conspicuous physiological differences. Over time, the plains buffalo has become smaller and paler than its relative from the forest. Its hump has become lower and more rounded, and the distribution and quantity of fur in the lower part of the body has increased. In spite of so many differences, it is still difficult to distinguish between them for those who are not used to doing so, as the two subspecies are never together, which makes direct comparisons impossible. The identification of each subspecies is only reached easily by observing their distribution. However, if the buffaloes of the eastern United States, like those in Yellowstone National Park, can be identified as plains buffaloes, the case of the Canadian buffaloes is complicated by the hybrids produced by the crossbreeding between the two subspecies. By comparing the skeletons of buffaloes like this one, the plains buffalo, with skeletons of these ones, the wood buffaloes, and with fossilized skeletons of the primitive buffaloes that crossed the Bering Straits from Siberia, scientists have proved that in many aspects the wood buffalo is an intermediate step between the now extinct prehistoric species and the plains buffalo. After a period of 8 to 9 months, around about the month of May, the young are born. The genetic bottleneck that the wood buffalo population had to go through when the subspecies was at the point of disappearing has reduced its genetic viability. Even so, the straw-colored calves become strong soon after coming into the world. Half an hour after being born, the calf starts to suckle. After a few hours, it can walk steadily, and in a few days, it can follow its mother to rejoin the herd. Wood Buffalo National Park is situated in a remote area of Alberta and the Northwest Territories where access is difficult. Few visitors manage to penetrate its gigantic frontiers to marvel at the wild natural life inside. And the wood buffalo, a relic of times gone by, is still completely unknown to most of them.